Am I on? Here's Dave coming to you from the very northern tip of California on the coast. And I'll be passing into Oregon pretty quick. I will turn the van around. You can probably see it out there on the road. I'll turn it around and continue north. So, thanks to a couple of you who sent a couple of personal donations to me recently, particularly Jeff. I decided that because of your nice gift, I was going to use that money to stay in motels on the way up. Normally I sleep in the back of the van in a Walmart parking lot, but I decided to treat myself a little bit better. I kind of needed the time, and also I needed the Wi-Fi. So I went ahead and got in motels the last couple nights. Although last night I had to stay in a hotel in Eureka because there wasn't a motel room anywhere in town. And there's a lot of motels in Eureka, California. So I had to get a proper hotel room, which meant I had to park, a quarter mile away out in the parking lot and lug all my crap up the stairs. But it was a real nice place, really good Wi-Fi, and and I got a great night's sleep after a lot of twisty roads yesterday. I mean, I've been driving on the actual coast on Route 1, so that's why it's taking me so long to get to Oregon. But it's quite an adventure. The road below Big Sur, some of you may have driven that, but the road that really counts is between Bodega Bay and Fort Bragg, and then of course beyond Fort Bragg you're on the coast a little while longer, then you cut through the Redwoods into Leggett, and then you take that on north to Eureka, which I did yesterday. But that road is serious. I'm going to show you some pictures when I can get them out of my other camera. I forgot my adapter. So anyway, I'm having a great trip, and I'm really seeing a lot of coastline. So I'm going to do the rest of the coast as far as the road will take me. Then I got to cut through the Redwoods into southern Oregon, or maybe there are pines up there, I'm not sure, but into southern Oregon, and eventually to family and see my mom and get all that stuff done. And then hopefully in a couple of days I'll take the rest of the ride up to Portland and poke around a little bit there. I guess the hostilities and the festivities have died down a little bit now that the president has worked out some kind of a deal with the governor or the mayor or whatever. I guess it's the governor. So they've worked out some kind of thing. So now the attention whores won't be quite as fired up probably around the federal building. But I'm just going to go up there and take some up close and personal pictures of the graffiti and stuff like that, and just walk around and get a general picture of how big the area is that they've been messing with. I guess there's something going on with Seattle now. The chief of police, Best is her name, black female chief of police. She's now sent a letter to all the merchants saying that she can no longer offer them any protection because the city council passed a law that no non-lethal weapons will be used anymore. They can't use pepper spray. They can't use rubber bullets. So basically she's saying, you guys are on your own. That's all there is to it. No more policing. Functionally, no more policing. So we're in a really rugged time here. But the revolt is on. I mean, the fact that there was no motel rooms in Eureka, and going up and down the coast, you wouldn't know that we were in the middle of a deadly pandemic that's going to kill us all, because people seem to be having a really good time. When I got to San Luis Obispo on the first morning, Wednesday, I got into San Luis Obispo at about noon, and I'm telling you, it looked like spring break. It's a college town, it's an ag town, and all the college kids were out on the streets, and they're all hanging out, like walking down the roads like kids that age do, the kids in their early 20s, shoulder to shoulder. They all had masks on, but their arms around each other and hugging up, guys with their bros, carrying on just like they would. Even saw a couple couples kind of cuddling up together with their faces real close, but with a mask. So they're doing everything they can to maintain their youth and their vibrancy and their freedoms, their liberties. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. I just got to get back on the road and keep keep traveling. But I just wanted to check in and say hey. If you haven't checked out Jason's video that he posted, you probably won't get this thing till, is this Friday? I think this is Friday, till Saturday. But go back and check out Jason's studio recording. It's really good. He brings up some really good points. He does some excellent logic, in my opinion. I think you'll like it too. And it's called something like, is the narrative breaking down? Because I think the narrative is breaking down. And then I'll make another video. I want to share with you guys something that I've been thinking about the possible debates that are coming up between Biden and Trump, and how I think that I'll really work to Donald Trump's favor, and for a reason that probably nobody else has thought of, or I haven't heard anyone else talking about anyway. So there we go. I'm gonna get out of here, and I wish you guys all the best. And I'm driving safe, and my van is running like a top, and the new tires are super smooth, and they do really well in the turns, because there's been a lot of turns, a lot of twisties with long drops on one side. So of course, when I'm driving north, that's the problem of the people that are driving south. They got the long drop on the side. So I'm good, and we'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye.